Yeah, see, you can't talk to her, so you probably could just be like, hey.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else waiting around here. Just learning about the stratification of their society. Entirely based on who is and isn't a prosecutor.
Everything else in all of society is a moot point.
Yep,
That's the most important
prosecutors are
part.
those people in the parasite house, and everybody else is the parasite people.
Oh.
Or were they?
Phoenix Wright.
Who's the real parasite? Blah, blah, blah.
Phoenix Wright's living in the walls.
No!
Oh, she's not accessible anymore.
No! No! No!
Well.
No!
No!
Here, see this?
Ah, I've noticed that defense attorneys have a tendency to want to show people things.
What is this, a behavioral study of lawyers? Nah. She doesn't know what those words mean.
What? Huh. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, we're having one of those moments again.
You can show him the phone.
What is next?
He hasn't seen the phone yet.
As a detective, I have to... Alright. So we can't go back to Edgeworth's office anymore. It no longer arrives as an option. I could re-examine this room technically, in case anything else was around here. I am uncertain how to proceed.
Yeah, so we just have this room, we have the...
Your new dial?
Oh, Lana's, there we go. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister?
That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself.
Quit saying prospector, it's not at all the right word.
I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Don't question my quirks, they make me charming. This is my character.
Wait a minute.
I will reinforce it literally every time I speak, because this is the entire breadth of my personality.
He's actually a very boring and lonely person.
Yeah, he has like nothing going for him.
You know, he has that big knife.
Like he's the murderer.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina.
How can you say that?
The knife looks about 4.5 inches.
I know, I was You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a blowing through the prospector's office.
Maybe it's that liquor.
There's no wind, it's a parking garage. It's not even an open air one. Dry wind or ill will, something's up with... Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
Yes.
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win.
I don't know if he stopped that or not.
Yeah,
I mean, this isn't... I'm assuming it's still happening.
We never got a moment of character where he like grew or anything.
He just likes us a little bit better, I think.
Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they?
Updated autopsy report.
These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
No, winning is.
Money.
And they win by default. Break in that money for a job that doesn't require that much expertise because you win for free. That's why they crumple when they deal with Phoenix actually trying. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. How would you follow the rumors to their source? Huh. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
Maybe Lana... Oh, no.
One person? Who? Hate to say this, but...
Yeah, that's what I was
it's
gonna
your
say.
sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
Well, she's not untouchable. She's in police custody right now. I don't know. What? My sister? Yeah, she's in cahoots with Edgeworth. That's her subordinate. They are good friends with each other. That's why she's taking this fall for him. Duh.
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Oh, I just noticed this thing.
What, his pin?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
This is the police department. Get
Oh.
It's that little.
I'm such a doofus.
Its colors are inverted though, so that you get a negative read on.
Yeah, I got
the important part.
I was looking at the negative space. I thought it was like a mermaid fin or something.
Yeah, it's like why does he have a pin of like a Lego hand? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets, unless they're
shooting blanks, yeah.
That's what the old timers say. Also, sometimes a car backfires, but, you know. Sometimes there's a particularly loud newspaper in the dead of night that startles someone staying up too late to play video games. There's a big old secret hidden somewhere out here somewhere. Everybody knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Detective?
This is still kind of unfurling the way I suspected.
Boo 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 boo.
Gumshoe's like, why'd you come here to see me? I have nothing to say to you. His confused face says it all.
I'm here to stare at you.
'Cause you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. You're beautiful. It's true. I dislike that song an awful lot.
What are we supposed to do next?
Have you shown him the dumb badger yet?
Yeah.
No.
As I know in Texas, where I'm from.
I just want someone to.
Personality. I'm a habitual liar.
I want someone to just acknowledge how good of a job Gumshoe did on that beautiful mascot. I want someone to say, "Wow, that's so beautiful. Who did that?" And
Why doesn't anyone love it?
Gumshoe did it, and they can say, "Wow, he's really talented."
A toy shield suits the boy well.
Damn.
What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe? Are you complaining about the logistical practicality of a trophy?
Statue? Yeah, it's not a real toy, sir.
Are you not familiar with trophies? Do they not have those in Texas?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Isn't that for a... Oh, you got... let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, they could use the same shield over and over.
Yeah, apparently someone just made a bunch of shields with a K on it, and everyone's just giving them out as awards for different things.
Yeah.
Note to self, the prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with each passing year, I tell you.
Oh yeah, a fucking Gumshoe got a $20 bonus.
Gross. Well, Gumshoe didn't win anything.
Well, I know, but he still got a $20 bonus, they're cheap.
Yeah. Bunch of assholes.
I'm so sad about that.
What's that? Some sort of police passport? This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it a good distance away from the crime scene. A good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence.
Aren't we in LA? Aren't we in LA?
Yeah, this is a bigger city than basically anywhere in Texas.
Yeah, I think LA is bigger than Austin, Texas.
Or Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, LA and New York are described as having larger metropolitan areas because they're like so big that they expand beyond borders. And it's all one continuous city. I think this guy might be an idiot that actually thinks that Texas has everything bigger, like in a funhouse mirror.
Well, like things are just actually
like
just
evidence
larger.
is bigger in Texas. What the fuck are you talking about?
The phones are bigger. The dogs are bigger.
Even their sperms is bigger.
Damn. The babies are born bigger. Everybody's just bigger.
They just come out one at a time like a kidney stone.
Oh gosh. Babies are already like kidney stones.
What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self: if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas.
What?
This is the most useless notebook I've ever heard of.
It's even wrong by the idiot standards.
I like it when she writes in her notebook though. She gets a little turtle mouth. She gets like a little turtle lip. It's
A little
cute.
turtle lip.
Yeah. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
I wouldn't call him that. He is low ranked. He seems to have been demoted from detective to patrolman, which is not an encouraging thing to happen.
You gotta figure out who's a reliable source before you start writing down everything they say.
Yeah.
My
We
sister's
read
cell
this before,
phone.
huh? Yeah. What do we do next? Oopsie. We won't press the button. There's no what do you think we should do next option, which is often a hint.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
He's so cute.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Didn't we already get this?
I don't know, it just said it was new, so I went with it.
It did, but I think we already heard that.
Listen, I'm flailing a little bit here. I'm not sure how to proceed the story.
Nice work.
Oh yeah, it's battery powered.
Poor blue badger,
Yep,
blah, blah, blah,
the
blah.
dancing disease. That's that conversation. It was just marked as being not old for some reason.
That is weird.
Yeah, it just kind of happens periodically because the game almost makes sense. And you won't comment on any of these things.
I don't know what any of that stuff there is. I'm just a gumshoe. I'm just a simple man.
We presented everything to him.
Did we present the knife to him? No, yeah.
Yeah, it just
Blah,
doesn't
blah,
say
blah, blah.
doesn't say anything about the knife. Oh yeah, maybe that. I guess it probably wasn't his knife because it's this one.
Well, yeah, but you know that's just ketchup on the end of that one. So
Ah, yeah, from one of them samurai dogs. Whee! This is a safe thing to do. If I spin it for 30 seconds, will it throw up?
throw up a clue.
What the fuck do we do, Stephanie?
I like that you have such confidence in me that you ask me that.
You're supposed to have all the answers.
Is that why I'm here?
Yes.
Oops, I fucked up.
Wait, you haven't played Phoenix Wright before?
No!
Oh, fuck. Why did I even hire you?
Hire me. Don't quit your day job.
I pay her an exposure in fast food.
Yeah, Keith cooks dinner sometimes.
And sometimes we like co-cook dinner and we're like, let's make some. Wait.
Keith made me a breakfast sandwich.
An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budget.
The
Can't
drum over
budget, I
here is on
can't.
its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide it here and do a stakeout.
The murder already happened, Emma.
Yeah, well,
I think you probably just get arrested.
for being a creep.
In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
Well, what? I'm not suspicious. Wait, what does that have to do with anything?
How did I miss that before?
Wait. Okay, so wait. Hold on.
How did I miss that one before?
The oil drum's filled with water.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
Maybe someone's just filling water. There's a water spout here.
Because I remember her being like, that wall's full of water. And we're like, no,
Yeah.
you idiot. It's just a pipe.
That looks like an oil drum.
But I don't understand what that has to do with anything else. What? What the fuck did we do?
We apparently checked the car and the body in the trunk, but not the trunk?
You grazed over that, and I thought it was gonna be like one of those fuck ups where it repeats what we already saw again.
But then a note came up.
Maybe we clicked on the body last time.
Yeah, I think we clicked on the body in the car. I'm just reflexively clicking on anything that shows up as yellow, and surprise!
Well, here we go.
Evidence. It's a piece of paper. Goodman. Well, it's nice of him to notarize his fucking notepad, like his, what's it called?
His post-it notes?
Post-it notes?
His stationery?
Yeah, stationery. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it. Which is what you do with paper, right?
Yeah, in Sharpie. Look at that handwriting. December, so it's February 12th. Maybe. 67S.
Or, yeah, wait, February 12th. Because it's probably more likely it's that than it's December 2nd.
Yeah, so it's saying February 12th, because most places do day, month, year.
Yeah, we're just weird in the US.
But also,
we do month, day,
but
year.
also I'm basing on the fact that it's February right now.
Yeah. I would read that as 675, but 6
Yeah, it's apparently an S.
It's kind of how I write my
They
fives.
somehow know it's an S.
I write my fives like that, so.
Yeah. Squiggle. It's just association. It's surrounded by numbers, so you're like, oh, it's a number. Gotcha.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. I've won every case against him, including, and I've won a case for him. Goodman's note added to the court record.
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma?
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
Oh, it was her phone. What? So he covered for her and said it was his phone. It's a Steel Samurai song.
But this is also still stupid dialogue.
Yeah.
This is stupid dialogue. Because... like, we're like revealing, oh my god, I knew it was your phone. It's like, yeah, you're a human with ears who could hear where the phone was.
Well, she's...
There was one person near you. It was her phone. It's not fucking, like...
She's not the sharpest tool in
How could she not know he knows? And also, why is he making a reveal like, haha, I could tell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she looks so surprised. And that's
I could tell the sound came from the person next to me, like humans do.
Yeah. You know, if we were standing next to each other and your phone rang, I would probably know that it was your phone and not my phone.
Especially when you're the only people in the room.
Especially when it was a unique ringtone.
Yeah. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I knew it.
That popular TV show for kids that's off the air now, replaced by
Pink Princess.
Pink Princess. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. Why are we acting like this is a surprise to either of us?
Also, that makes more sense.
We were the only two people in the room. We should both fully understand what each other know about the situation.
That also makes more sense because if she was... I feel like you're more likely to call your sister about something really important that just happened in your life than you just Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
You know? It makes more sense.
At 5:18, just after the murder took place.
This is kind of similar to how Mia left that note for Maya.
Yeah. Are they just doing the same case again?
It's kind of similar.
The sister's alive now because now she's the accused.
Yeah.
Accused. So she's in on it. She's in on whatever this plan is that's happening right now. Like, she knows exactly why her sister's doing this and what her plan is and why Phoenix is involved in this and everything.
I don't think she does.
She was totally sent here by her sister.
I think she just is stupid. Let's just see.
Her sister called her on the phone right after the crime, and they talked for a bit. It wasn't just a missed call.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They talked for. Well, they said a few seconds.
Like, it's done.
Maybe.
Click, click. Engage in Operation 66.
The Eagle has landed. Oh yeah.
The Eagle has landed.
Executive Order 66 or 666
no,
or whatever.
It's 66.
66.
There's a whole Red Letter Media gag where it's like that brain of George Lucas being like, actually, you should probably say something sinister. How about 66? That's just 666. That's too obvious. What about just order 6? That's too short. It sounds like doesn't give that many orders. That's 66. That's good enough. That's the script. Like, that's the script writing. It's believable when you land on a number like that. You're like, all right. It's probably actually the exact thought process.
And it is George Lucas, so.
Yeah. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. She's lying to us.
I hope she's a genius and she's just pretending to be stupid.
Oh no.
I don't think so.
It was all an act. That's why it was so bad.
I'm actually super smart.
You're good. I'm the baby guy. Love me. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Wow, we just talked about Star Wars. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
Yeah, I don't think you do, Phoenix.
Boo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Sounds like a sitcom.
Where is the laugh track?
We do not have very many people introduced as suspects. Even wonder about, like, this is just gonna be a discovery day where we learn the actual plot.
This is how this always goes.
Yeah. But sometimes we think we know the killer is.
No, I know who it is.
It's not gonna be Sushi Lady.
It's Lunch Lady. Lunch Lady
Can't
did it.
be.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
So do you, like, wear this in prison?
I want that outfit.
With, like, the medals?
Yes, I want it. I want to wear that.
Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
All my medals will be for stupid things.
Dough kneading.
What?
A dough kneading medal.
I'm not good at that.
They're just all, like, Boy Scout medals or something.
Dog walking. Or rather...
Professional dog carrier.
Yeah. I had to carry my dog home because the cement got too hot while we were walking yesterday. Or today. Or rather, the whole thing is a one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is...
You suck. You're not a defense attorney.
So we're on opposite teams.
Yeah. So you should...
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
A defense attorney should never trust a client, says the prosecutor. Let's not listen to her advice. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. You really have had no career. I'll be alone in here. So I have to discover the truth. All by myself.
Okay, I have a little prediction. I wonder if her hand is cut because she cut her own hand with the knife to put blood on it. I don't know why yet, but...
Yeah, I'm like, why would her blood be on the knife?
I don't know.
She's not the victim.
Oh, because she wants it to be that knife and not the cowboy knife.
Like, it's definitely...
I don't know. I'm guessing.
She does definitely have an intentional hand wound. Not intentional. It doesn't have to be her intent. I mean, like, she definitely does have a hand wound that is
related to this.
Related to the case, yeah. Because it's not just a design of the character, because they did mention it specifically.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. That's a Chekhov's gun waiting to be fired. But is it firing blanks? Who knows?
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
No!
You can't get rid of me even if you wanted to.
You're like negative helpfulness. You're an active hindrance. February 23rd, 10 a.m. This motherfucker. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye.
That's a familiar face.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
We were waiting.
Well, you knew when we were going to start Edgeworth, so I don't know what you want from us.
Phoenix Wright.
It's a fucking schedule, dude.
Phoenix had to go get snacks. He was like, get a soda.
It just told us it's 10 a.m. sharp. Edgeworth's just a fucking jackass.
I know.
Edgeworth. I've been waiting for time to become the time that's the time.
Hurry up and make the time the right time.
Yeah, and that's your fault somehow.
Fix it.
It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Has he? I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Are you saying you hired her to manufacture a testimony? Professional witness? Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
Isn't that like Star with 2 R's? Isn't that how Ringo Starr spells star?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
The cough-up queen.
That nickname...
Wait, is she called the cough-up queen because she actually is a professional witness?
Oh, maybe. It's very ambiguous. Like, they're not making
Haven't I seen you somewhere? Because you have a long history of manufacturing testimonies for the prosecution.
Or because I buy lunch from you.
Why?
Caviar. Oh, but yeah.
Ew.
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Just caviar? On toast?
You're a very fancy and,
with
rich
little
man.
cherry tomatoes.
Look how beautiful it looks.
It looks disgusting.
She could hand me that. No, just kidding. I don't support caviar, actually. Sturgeons are really nice.
I don't think I've had caviar before, but I don't think it would be great to just have like a slab of caviar on a piece of bread.
So when you go to a sushi restaurant, they put roe on your sushi. Roe is different than caviar. Caviar, they scoop out of the sturgeon, usually like when it's alive, they cut it out while it's in them. Roe
are unfertilized eggs.
Roe are eggs that they are harvested off the bottoms of platforms. Usually they have like farms for roe. So they have platforms floating in the water and the fish will lay the eggs on the bottom of the platforms and they just scrape them off.
It's like beehives.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Beekeeping.
They're outside the fish.
Yeah, I've had a roe. I've never had caviar.
Yeah, caviar. See, sturgeons are like...
It never looked like it was even good in the first place.
Beautiful fish that have to live for like decades before you can even do this to them. So it's like a huge... That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Because they're these big monster fish that you have to like have to be large and then kill them for this purpose.
Kind of just doesn't seem worth the effort.
No, exactly. So yeah, Judge is really rich here. He's got a lot of money for this caviar.
Apparently. Oh-ho! Caviar. I've never eaten caviar before.
She's bribing them.
Yeah. The judge is really wolfing it down. That looks good.
What?
That looks kind of good. A Fiesta Bowl?
And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl.
Actually, it kind of looks like just a series of different kinds of rice mixed together.
It looks like confetti.
Yeah, it looks like long brown rice mixed with white rice, which I'm not sure where the other food in there is. Is that beans?
Like some quinoa or something.
There's some kind of quinoa is still just basically just more rice. Where's the food?
You see a lot of like wild rice mixes that have like the long grain rice like that and the quinoa in it.
But like, is this an entire dish that's just rice? This doesn't seem like a great dish. Thanks.
Maybe that's why you get that one.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir?
That's just rice.
Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
She's actually fucking with us. That's just rice with like sesame seeds or something. Poppy seeds? I don't know.
What's a fingerprint lunchbox? Well, a fingerprint?
It looked like a fingerprint.
I guess.
That's what she's going for. Is it just like a patch of like inconsistent black seeds in the middle, and the rest of it's just white because the fingerprint. But like that's not. It's not a meal. It's just a plate of old white rice, which is what Edgeworth is. It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
Well, this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts.
I don't believe you.
I guess it's really salty. That's what I've heard. Ew.
It's not encouraging at all.
Well, but look at this.
Yeah.
I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Why would he think that? That sounds. Also, what is that? Is that a thing? Do people eat pickled tapioca?
I don't.
I'm like disgusted.
That's the word I was trying to think of though, when I sometimes refer to that idea that like there's some kind of like fish they rename to make it to like remarket it. It was tapioca. Like it used to be like it used to have a different name and they renamed it to tapioca because it was seen as like a dirty, shitty fish to buy.
Tapioca's not. No, tapioca's a type of pudding, Keith.
Is it?
Yes.
Shit.
What are you talking
I think
about?
we've also had this mistake before.
No, tapioca's like those boba. The boba's usually made
No. I think I've fallen for. I'm saying like I think I've fallen for this before. I think I keep trying to retry this conversation, and I keep thinking, "Oh yeah, tapioca, that's the one," and I fall into the same trap again.
There's like a few fish where this has happened.
There's like a popular fish that was like renamed because it was seen as being like a shitty fish.
Was
and
it like?
It's like relatively common.
I know like there's a lot of different variations of like sea bass that they specify in different ways because sea bass is like kind of a.
Yeah.
I think it's sometimes
The
it's like
comments will tell us in about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I'd love to hear your back and forth.
What the hell does pickled tapioca taste like?
There's like whitefish, and whitefish is like.
What does pickled tapioca taste? Ew.
I know, that's what I said. Ew.
Ew. You want some vinegar pudding?
Yes.
No. Wrong answer.
I would try it.
Yeah, but wrong answer. Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Ah. Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 days ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. Wow. Did I say days instead of years? I
don't know, actually.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
Did she get like dishonorably disbarred? Or kerplunked down?
Kerplunked.
What? Miss Star was a detective.
She got dishonorably pachinko'd.
Pachinko down.
Ping, ping, ping.
Aha! I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time, no see. No time, long see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Who is this lady? They just said.
How can you forget a nickname like that? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot of the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks.
There was apparently a bunch of cars behind us.
A block is for the prosecutor's official personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. And defense attorneys because they're not important.
Yeah. I feel like we're about to find out by the end of this day that actually the crime took place in B block.
Yeah.
Studio 2.
Yeah. There's a possibility of this.
Because we didn't even get to look. And Phoenix didn't even try to look.
A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
Why?
Because they're separate classes and they don't belong together.
Separate but equal. No.
That's not what that means. Those aren't equivalent.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes?
But only prosecutors, not defense attorneys.
The crime took place by the car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
We only just now got the floor plans of the crime scene that we were in twice.
They should try to give us lunch earlier. She didn't offer us any of this information.
Yeah.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it?
You say that every time and you're wrong.
He's like well, I guess that's enough. Like that.
And then we do it for 3 days.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor.
Wow.
Look at that spiky-haired chump.
Angel.
Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
Not much of an angel after all,
I
is she?
love her. She's adorable.
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Sick 'em.
That's not the witness's job.
Attack 'em.
Witness, defeat the defense attorney in
Fight to the
single
death.
combat. Wait, are they talking about me? Yes.